Don't let the size of the best mini PCs fool you. They may be small, but they're packed full of power, giving you the flexibility to work when, where, and how you want. A lot of people use mini PCs for streaming videos, like gaming, coding, or office tasks, from conferencing to data and storage. Sometimes known as an NUC or thin client, they're a discrete choice compared to desktop computers and laptops. Better still, they're configurable, versatile, and often more affordable too. The most powerful mini PC is capable of everything from gentle online browsing to gaming and video editing. To help you find the right model, we've listed the top 6 mini PCs and their key features, plus the things you need to consider to help you choose the best one for you. Links to all products mentioned in the video are in the description below. You can also find a more detailed analysis and a comparison tool on our website, validconsumer.com. Number 6. MSI Pro DP21. It's bulkier than an Intel NUC or NUC Pro, 2.2 by 8 by 8.2 inches, but only 1/10 the size of the mid-towers that dominate the budget desktop market. Yet MSI's Pro DP21 delivers surprisingly perky performance in a petite package that can rest on your desk horizontally, perch on edge in the included stand, or hide behind a monitor or cling to the underside of your desk thanks to a VESA mount. It also starts at just $329, with our unit ringing up at $471 with a quad-core Intel Core i3 processor, 8GB of memory, a 256GB solid-state drive, Windows 11 Home, and a basic USB keyboard and mouse. If you're on a budget and not into the hobbyist aspect of bare-bones kits, the DP21 is a great way to get into mini PCs. The 4 antique USB 2.0 ports on the front panel aren't too useful, but you do get 4 USB 3.2 ports, 3 Type-A, 1 Type-C, 4K HDMI and DisplayPort monitor connections, Gigabit Ethernet, and audio jacks around back. Inside, Wi-Fi 6 and Bluetooth share the space for up to 64GB of RAM. 2 2.5-inch drives plus an M.2 SSD, and even an Intel 12th Gen CPU upgrade instead of the usual fixed mobile processor. What's not to like? Number 5. Intel NUC 12 Pro. Wall Street Canyon. A brand new example of Intel's next unit of computing initiative, the NUC 12 Pro crams a lot of power into its 4x6 by 4.4-inch footprint, accommodating up to 8 terabytes of storage and 64 gigabytes of RAM. Our Core i7 1260p test unit cost $1,064 with a 512GB solid-state drive and 16 gigabytes of memory. Both ready-made and bare-bone kit NUCs come without an operating system, so you'll have to budget for a copy of Windows unless you want to dive into Linux or Chromium. The Core i7 chip and Iris Xe integrated graphics give the NUC 12 Pro solid productivity performance, while 3 USB 3.0 ports, 2 Thunderbolt 4/USB-C ports, 2 HDMI ports, 2.5 gigabits per second Ethernet, and Wi-Fi 6E give it a ton of connectivity. It's the current flagship from the mini PC leader, with particular appeal to picky configuration choosers. Ready for a dual-monitor desk setup, the little Intel is a great choice for any office job shy of a professional workstation. Number 4. GMKTech NucBox K1. The NucBox K1 leverages the excellent performance offered by the Ryzen 7 6800H processor and its integrated Radeon 680M GPU to outstanding effect. Using the same mobile processor as many high-specification laptops, making the K1 very close in performance to the Beelink SEi6 Pro 7735HS that uses the Ryzen 7 7735HS mobile CPU. The entry-level SKU for the NucBox K1 is a cheap bare-bones system, where the purchaser must supply the DDR5 memory, NVMe, and an operating system. Alternatively, it can come pre-configured with up to 32 gigabytes of memory and 1 terabyte of NVMe Gen 4 storage at a greater cost. However, beware that our review SKU came with a single 16GB memory module that underperformed without access to the bandwidth of dual-channel memory. With dual memory modules installed, the K1 is easily fast enough to blood the nose of the Intel NUC 13 Pro and trounce any Core i5 or Celeron-powered machines. Access for memory or storage changes is remarkably easy and doesn't even require the removal of screws. The only other point that needs making about the K1 is that while it comes with a USB 4.0 port, this isn't one that's also Thunderbolt compatible. Overall, for the asking price, this is an amazing mini PC and has the performance scope to handle numerous tasks in the home and office. Number 3. Ace Magician Mini Gaming PC. The Ace Magician Mini Gaming PC packs an AMD Ryzen 5500U mobile CPU, which includes 7 AMD Radeon Vega graphics cores to deliver performance on par with most affordable gaming laptops. That means it has enough power to handle most esports games, especially the older ones like League of Legends or Counter-Strike Go, and high frame rates. And it can handle other cloud and casual games too. Serious gamers will want more than this machine offers, such as one of the best gaming laptops or the best gaming PCs. But for a basic bedroom or productivity machine you can also use to play games, this system is a solid, relatively low-cost option. Also of note, this model packs 16GB of DDR4 memory and a 512GB SSD, making this machine snappy and responsive during everyday use. It's a little larger than some of the other mini PCs on this list, but it's no bigger than a console game system. Plus, the mini PC has a unique look and fancy RGB lighting, which together help it stand out from the competition. It comes pre-fitted with 3 different performance modes, so it can easily drop its noise levels and temperatures when it matters the most. Number 2. Beelink SEi6 Pro 7735HS. Those looking for the fastest NUC might head to the new Intel NUC 13 Pro, but that assumption might be premature. The Beelink SEi6 Pro 7735HS, as the name infers, is built around the latest AMD Ryzen 7000 mobile technology and can match or better the latest Intel 13th Gen silicon. The AMD Ryzen 7000 series processor in this tiny computer has 8 cores and can process 16 threads, making it one of the most powerful small system platforms. Combined with 32GB of DDR5 4800, a Gen 4 NVMe drive, and a chipset that includes Thunderbolt, a 2.5 GBE LAN port, and Intel Wi-Fi 6E AX2111, expect a very positive user experience. At the time of writing, there's only one SKU that comes with 32GB of RAM and 512GB of storage. However, these machines can be upgraded to 64GB and at least 2TB of storage through drop-in replacements. Dismantling the machine to add these upgrades could be easier, but it's something most users will only do once. Our only other complaint is that the single Thunderbolt port is on the front, whereas the rear might have been a better option for those with docking stations. The power and efficiency of this platform are distinctive, and we expect to see many NUC makers embrace this new silicon to deliver new high-performance options. Beelink got its machine out early, and this is now a no-brainer for anyone needing a NUC for demanding jobs lesser hardware might struggle with. It does all this for around $300 less than the Intel NUC 13 Pro, making it a bargain. Number 1. Apple Mac Mini M2 Processor. The Apple Mac Mini M2 delivers tremendous performance and efficiency in its compact design. The highly capable Mac Mini M2 can handle most computing tasks, and it has the benefit of not taking up too much space. The Mac Mini 2 doesn't have the same raw power as the company's physically massive and crazy expensive Mac Pro and Mac Studio, but its performance is nonetheless stellar, whether web browsing, researching for work or school, or editing video. It can also handle casual gaming. Inside sits the same M2 processor as in Apple's latest MacBook Air and MacBook Pro laptops, but this model costs less than either of those, making it the least expensive path to a Mac computer, assuming you have a compatible keyboard, a mouse, and monitor around. This mini PC is quiet too. You'd have to put your right ear up to the casing to hear its near-silent fan. And you have a choice of configurations, starting with 8GB of RAM and a 256GB SSD, and going up to 24GB of RAM and a 2TB SSD. Plus, if you need more space, you can easily expand it externally with a Thunderbolt 3 drive for maximum performance. The Mac Mini M2 has two Thunderbolt 4 USB-C ports, two USB-A ports, HDMI, a headphone jack, and Gigabit Ethernet. It supports Bluetooth 5.3 and Wi-Fi 6E. And there you have it, folks. The top 6 mini PCs on the market today, each offering unique blend of power, performance, and portability. Whether you're a gamer, a professional, or just someone looking for a compact computing solution, there's something on this list for everyone. Remember, the best mini PC for you depends on your specific needs and budget. Consider what you'll primarily be using it for, the kind of performance you expect, and how much you're willing to spend. With options ranging from budget-friendly to high-end powerhouses, the world of mini PCs is more versatile and exciting than ever. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tech insights and reviews. We're always here to bring you the latest and greatest in the world of technology. Until next time, embrace the power of compact computing and make it an extraordinary part of your everyday. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next video with more tech treasures. Over and out.